What's up, fellas and ladies and men? Back at it, smoking this shit in this tarheel. Smoking this shit. Back at it, smoking this cat something and shit starting hit like there's crack in it. I feel like that's what he says, but the fact that we can just say back at it, smoking this shit, hit like there's crack in it. It's better, you know. Welcome, fellas. This is Back at It. I think it's Lil Baby. I've stopped listening to music in general. That's interesting. I only listen to like house and techno. Not house and then Rufus do Sol. But lately I was in my 80s and 90s vibe. I'm not gonna lie. I was sort of into that vibe. I've been listening to a lot of Nirvana and Foo Fighters. And I've been listening to a lot of Dura. Oh, I love Dura, brother. Woo-hoo. Okay, let's just get straight into it. I don't have much time because it's like 6:40 p.m. I have like 15 minutes, let's say 20 minutes. I got like 20 minutes because I'm going to Jiu-Jitsu practice. That's why you see me wearing this silly-ass jacket. What can we speak about today? Let's see. I have a bunch of topics, but I've been enjoying just speaking my mind lately. Not gonna lie, speaking my mind lately has been extremely enjoyable. I'll say this as well. Yesterday, the rant that I had yesterday about comedy felt really good to put that out into the world and just put my thoughts into some sort of representation, which was that episode. So if you watched that, I really enjoy it. If you didn't, I don't care, because at the end of the day, just trying to get my reps in, you know what I mean? But either way, let's keep it moving, let's keep it grooving, shabalaba doobie. What can we speak about today? Let's see. Let's speak about Jiu-Jitsu. I'm going to Jiu-Jitsu class. I think we can speak about Jiu-Jitsu. I started Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because we're not in Brazil. So we need to clarify that portion of the sport. I started Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ, January 2024. It's now March 2026, and I've been a blue belt for, I think it's almost a year now. I've been a blue belt for almost a year. Yeah. So yeah, I progressed really fast, especially at the beginning, because I felt I had good intuition, good instincts. I had seen a lot of videos and just random shit, and I've always watched UFC, which I know it's not the same. I totally agree with the people who say, yeah, but seeing and doing the sport isn't the same thing. I totally agree with you, but I do agree and think that if you do see/watch something a lot, you will be able to sort of translate what you've seen into what you're trying to do. You might not do it at best, you might not do it the best way or the right way, but I think you will be able to sort of do a lot better than people who have no clue what they're doing. But yeah, it's been a very enjoyable experience. I think the funniest thing about Jiu-Jitsu is the fact that everyone just looks like a bunch of fucking nerds. Everyone looks and are super welcoming. Everyone is super welcoming. Everyone is super nice. Everyone is super helpful. But you'll always look at people who do martial arts and think it's just these hard-headed people who are fucking dumb, fucking stupid, but not at all. And I think BJJ is really funny because here, not anymore, but back in the day when I started, I think you could be training with a drug dealer and a police officer and a guy who works in the military and then an accountant, then the CEO of a company. And it's really cool because this is the only place where all those people meet each other, because these people would never meet each other outside of this environment, this ecosystem. And I think that's kind of funny. I think it's kind of hilarious that different people meet people who have nothing in common, like at all, will be having a full-on conversation after a jiu-jitsu class, which is something that happens in jiu-jitsu, BJJ class, which is when you get into class, everyone's sort of like, not that no one wants to speak with each other, but I feel like what we speak, the amount of things that we speak about and the amount of words that are said at the end of class is way different than the amount of things that is said at the beginning of class. Does that make sense? I feel like at the beginning of class, everyone is sort of mellow. Everyone just came off work. People just want to get the workout in, just want to get class in. Not that anyone is sad or anything, but I think that as soon as class starts, everyone's mood just ups a little. Everyone just sort of gets happier. After rolling, after fighting, sparring with each other, everyone just sort of, I don't know, everyone's mood is brightened. We might be exhausted and tired. No, there's no lightness. There's no light in anyone's eyes. Yet everyone is super fucking happy, super enjoyable, everyone is enjoying themselves. I think that's what's most important and one of the funnest things of jiu-jitsu. But it's hard, man. It's a really hard thing, in my opinion. I think it's one of the hardest things that I've started doing when I started doing. Now it's not as hard because I have concepts / a couple of fundamentals, right? So it's definitely, don't get me wrong, I still get turned into a pretzel every single class. I still get absolutely demolished by everyone, but it's different now, especially when you turn into a blue belt. Turning into a blue belt in jiu-jitsu isn't fun, okay? Don't think for a second that it's going to be fun as soon as you get as soon as you become a blue belt, you become shit again. You think you're the shit? You think you're the shit when you're at the end of your white belt journey and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm a blue belt now. No, everyone thinks you're good now, so everyone is just gonna fucking destroy you now. You will instantly realize that at the end of your white belt journey, people were just being a little soft on you, getting your hopes up, making sure you pay your membership, making sure you were coming to class, getting that prestigious blue belt. No. Stay white. That sounded racist. Go blue. Okay? Fuck. But it's hard, man. It's hard. I think that I agree with the thing that the hardest belt to get is the white one because it's when you start. But holy shit. Turning into a blue... I hope the rain isn't much of a... It doesn't bother you guys as much. It's not bothering me. I feel like it's setting the mood. It's kind of nice. But yeah, turning into a blue belt is an experience of its own, bro. Jesus. Turning into a blue belt was crazy. Like I was getting really happy and really confident because I was competing a lot as well when I was a blue belt. But then before I became a blue belt, I injured my ankle. And then I became a blue belt and I was like, okay, I can't instantly go compete as a blue belt. And so I spent the year sort of recovering my ankle and still coming to practice, obviously. I only stopped for like 3 weeks after injuring my ankle. I came back, but I didn't feel safe at all on my ankle, so I was just pulling guard, looking like a bitch, doing the stupidest things ever. Didn't feel confident. People would just grab my ankle to a straight ankle lock. I'm instantly tapping. Nowadays, no. Hence competing at the end of last year, but I will be competing more this year. But my shoulder, I injured my shoulder competing the last time I competed as well. So this has been a pain. This has been hurtful. My shoulder hasn't been great at all. Like I've been feeling it so I don't know. I think I need to go get an MR? No. It's Ressonância Magnética, MRI. I think it's MRI, the way they say it in English. To get it fixed because I've had this injury since 12th grade. So this was like 2017, 2018. So it's been 8 years now, which is fucking crazy to say out loud, but it's been a while. But yeah, jiu-jitsu is super fun. I've convinced a buddy of mine to try and he's been loving it, I guess. I don't know if loving it is the right word. I think he's been enjoying it. But I also think he's been enjoying it because he hasn't done a sport in a very long time. And I think Jiu-Jitsu in that aspect is very rewarding, especially if you're like committed into becoming better and becoming good at it. But yeah, I think Jiu-Jitsu is so much fun, man. I think I've never done other martial arts. I've done a little bit of MMA, like a couple of MMA practice, a couple of MMA classes, nothing too shabby, nothing too shabalicious, but nothing compares to the fact of you just being able to go 100% against your sparring partner and making sure no one gets hurt. I think that's the most liberating thing about Jiu-Jitsu. It's the fact that you can just want to murder your sparring partner, but that isn't going to happen because you're just going to tap and no one is going to get hurt unless you're doing like heel hooks and that sort of fucking bullshit. But yeah. Have I been struggling with something? Yes, you know what I've been struggling with? I'm at that point in which I've just been working on specific things. Like I'm good at this. I've just been wanting to work a lot on my stand-up game, the standing game, like wrestling. And I think I'm becoming good at it. Good at it, Jesus Christ. I'm becoming okay at it. And but for a while, you know what was super annoying? Like the double leg. I just couldn't hit a double leg for my life, bro. I still sort of can't, but I've been working a lot on my feints, like feinting. If he sprawls, hell nah. I'm not hitting shit on this, brother. I can't do, bro. If you're good at sprawling, oh my God, amen. Amen. I look like an ant on the floor, bro. If I feint, you sprawl, I'm on your back, little broski. Woo! And I'm quick on my feet. You know what I wanted to try? I wanted to try and lose a couple of kilos. So I'm probably weighing 90 kilos right now. I don't know, 87 kilos sounds exciting. But that's another division. And I think 87 kilo division, I'm just gonna get armbarred by everyone, you know, because they're gonna be quick. Because they're gonna be on their fucking feet. They're gonna be on their tippy toes. You know when you're seeing a competition and you see them tippy toes, the guy you're competing against is on his tippy toes, and you're like, holy fucking shit, this guy's about to kill me. You know what I noticed as well on my last competition? You know why? You know what? I think because I was feeling confident going into my competition, right? I wasn't like I'm gonna win this because I've only been a blue belt for a year now, probably not even a year. But I still wanted to go and compete, and I'm going to compete more this year. But I competed in no-gi, which I had never done. I had never competed in no-gi. I've always competed in the gi. I think the gi is more enjoyable. The no-gi is more enjoyable, but I think with the gi is the great equalizer. If you're stronger than me, if you're faster than me, the gi is the great equalizer. Okay, because I'm just gonna grab the shit out of you. I'm gonna do some bullshit. I'm gonna loop choke you. I'm gonna hit a weird fucking guard. I'm gonna be doing octopus guard. I'm gonna be doing weird shit. Okay, I'm gonna be doing shit you've never even imagined. I'm gonna be doing shit I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, I have some tricks. I have some shenanigans. I'm not deep half guard, but half guard with the gi. Half guard with the gi, I'm dangerous, brother. Half guard with the gi, I'm dangerous. Don't come near me. Be aware, but half guard with the gi on my good side, please, okay? Because if we go into half guard with the knee shield on my bad side, I don't even want to speak about that nonsense, man. I can only do kimuras from my bad side, you know? Kimura is because I'm a high calorie grappler, not a super high calorie grappler, I wouldn't say. You know, I've seen way higher calorie grapplers than me, okay? I'm a 90 kilo grappler, okay? I'm not a I'm not hitting, what I'm trying to say, I'm not doing Americanas or Kimuras constantly from side control or whatnot. I'm doing a Kimura, I'm doing a transition from side control to Kimura to the back. Okay, I'm not gonna be spamming Kimuras from side control. I'm not into that stuff. I'm not into that gay shit, you know? I'm more into real stuff. I'm more into straight ankle locks. I'm more into feet, you know? Oof, when I was a white belt, fellas, my God, I was hitting straight ankle locks on everybody. Straight foot locks, sorry, on everybody. on everybody. I used to catch fucking black belts who were sleeping on me. Them brothers would come up to me, okay, thinking she's sweet out here. She wasn't sweet out here. I'd be entering Hashigarami. I'd be going into my Hashigarami, okay? Trying to sweep them, that sweep isn't working. X sweep, that shit isn't working. Hashigarami. That shit isn't working. I'm joking. Nothing was fucking. You think I was submitting black belts when I was a white belt? That was fucking funny. You see this fucking guy? You think okay, I probably caught a black belt once when I was a white belt, and it was during drilling, probably. Yeah, you know what I've been doing that's been working lately a lot? I don't know why I started doing it. I've been doing the dars a lot. The dars with the gi is kind of harder to do. You can still do it. I think it's gonna be, if you get it, if you dig your arm in and you just got it, you know. I think it's hard to get out on the gi, but I think it's also harder to get it, the dars itself, you know what I mean? But I've been doing the dars a lot. I've been catching good guys with the dars, which is cool, I guess. Because I don't know if this happens in your guys' gym as well or not, but in my gym, I've noticed that people get used to, because we're not that many here at this gym, right? But I've noticed that people sort of, I think this is absolutely normal, but people get used to rolling with you and they know what to expect from you. So as soon as I start passing someone's guard and they go into 3/4 or some weird half guard, if I just fucking shoot a dars in, they're never expecting that. I think that's why I've been catching so many people with that goofy ass submission, which is a great submission, by the way. Unfortunately, mechanically wise, I don't think I know how to do it, because I've been doing it without knowing what I'm doing. I just know that I have to dig my arm in and close it, and then I'm just sort of squeezing my arms and catching the other guy's leg. So I might be doing, oh, okay, we got lights now. Shit. Okay, Mayor. But yeah, I might just be doing a little, I might be using a little too much strength to finish that submission, which I don't want to do. So yeah, what time is it? I might have to go. 7 p.m. Okay, I need a couple more minutes because it's the kids' class before, and you guys know how it is with the kids. They need to fucking leave, which is amazing as well. But yeah, I think that's about it. I've been loving Jiu-Jitsu. If you're between trying it out and not trying it out, just go give it a try, give it a shot. I think it's wonderful. I don't know, man. I think it's one of those sports that if you're a guy who likes to be active but hates the gym, I don't hate the gym. I just strongly dislike it, because I'll go to the gym every now and then. I haven't gone in a while though, but I'll go. It's not like I hate it. But I enjoy just doing sports so much more that it's a pain in the ass when I have to go to the gym, because I'm thinking, why am I here? I should just be doing I should just be in Jiu-Jitsu. I should just be playing football, playing paddle, playing whatever it is. I love all the sports. That's a funny. What the fuck? That's a funny thing. Like I love every single sport. I never say no to trying a new sport. I really want to go back to climbing. I've climbed. I did boulder climbing once, and it was really fun. But I never went back to it. But I don't know. Just enjoyable in general. It's just doing sports in general is very, very enjoyable, very fun. But yeah, today we have a gi class with the kimono. For you, those of you guys that don't know what that means, should be fun. I don't know if I have weird shit to try today. I don't even know what we're seeing this week, because this is a great thing we have in our classes, the full week we just see one thing, which makes total sense, because I don't understand these jiu-jitsu teachers, these jiu-jitsu masters, whatever, that show a different technique every single class, you know. How the fuck am I supposed, like, now that I'm a blue belt, I might be able to learn it-ish, especially if it's something that I already do. But if it's a new thing, how the fuck am I gonna be able to learn it? You know what I mean? I need to drill it. I need to see it a bunch of times. You know, that's the best way to condense it and actually learn it. You know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much, guys. I've been really enjoying the English podcast. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This has been really enjoyable. I can't lie to you. It's extremely enjoyable. Because I also have the Portuguese one, and the Portuguese one is just clip farming. It's just clip farming constantly. Because I go into the podcast and I want to have 7 clips so that I can post one each day on my Portuguese account. And sometimes it's not as enjoyable because I don't feel like I'm having a normal conversation with you, which here I do feel like we're having a conversation. I'm just speaking alone, but I feel like I'm having a conversation, and it's very enjoyable because it lets me speak about different things and different funny things. So that wasn't really a funny topic, but tomorrow I promise that I'm gonna show you. The topic for tomorrow is gonna be a silly one. Topic for tomorrow might be giving money to the homeless. I think giving money to the homeless is an interesting topic. It might be a funny little thing to dwell on, to think about. Could be a cool premise to write a couple of jokes on. So yeah, guys, again, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much. Eventually, you guys will be seeing me on the big screens, on the big menus, on the big ads, on the big television, on the big spotlights, on the big cinema, on IMAX. You might see me on IMAX one day. You never know. You never know. But yeah, cheers, guys. Appreciate you. Shalom, Sabat, Salam Alaikum, Mashallah, Amen. Goodbye for the Christians.